Hey guys, I am feeling compelled to talk about artificial intelligence. So, AI content is taking over the internet. It's getting so good that it's hard to tell what is real and what is fake, and what is computer generated and what is real human creation. And something that I'm finding disheartening is that a lot of teachers and guides who I follow and love are using AI to write their inspirational content. And I get it, it makes life easy. I will admit I have used AI to help me draft some mundane business documents that I otherwise would have no idea how to do. I use a thesaurus to help me find the words that are on the tip of my tongue. I have been guilty of unknowingly sharing art that turns out to be AI. I'm not completely against it, but I've noticed that once you start to dabble, I can see how easy it would be to just turn to it for every task. And that's why I'm really careful not to dare turn to it for help when it comes to expressing my thoughts and perspectives, beliefs, and my creativity. So I'm stubbornly drawing that line in the sand. And of course, everyone has different opinion about this. Some people think it's no big deal as long as the message sounds good and it serves its purpose, then who cares who or what created it? But I feel differently. I personally want to be inspired by real, raw, imperfect human consciousness, not by the sterile, structured interpretation of a robot. I want to be inspired by your unique choice of words, your authentic perspective. I want to listen to your voice. And so, just to be clear, the intention of this post is not to throw shade at people who are using AI. You're allowed to have your own view and your own approach to life. The reason I'm doing this and saying this is because I want to express my position as a professional and as a person. So to the handful of people out there who might share my beliefs, who might participate in my yoga offerings, read my posts, or follow my guidance, I want to reassure you that you are listening to the real me, the real imperfect me. And I won't go as far as to claim ownership of my perspectives, because we can justly theorize that all of our ideas originate in the collective universal consciousness. But I can say that my expressions, my guidance, my creative works are a product of the interpretation of my own mind. They are not done with the help of a computer. So for whatever it's worth, even if there is just one person out there that this is meaningful to, I'm vowing to stay imperfectly real. I'm not going to use AI to express myself. Yoga is an exploration of consciousness. It's a journey through the peaks, the valleys, the trenches of the human condition. It's a deliberate waking up to a more profound version of ourselves. And the path of a yogi is by nature raw and imperfect. The experience is never a cleanly structured uphill journey. And one of our yamas, our ethical observances in yoga, is satya, which is living a truthful life. And this doesn't mean simply that we always speak the truth, but that we live a life of authenticity that others can rely on and feel safe around and be inspired by. And I have a mixed relationship with social media. I love how it makes it possible for us to connect across the distances and inspire each other. But on the other hand, it raises so many questions about authenticity for me and creates this sense of pressure to conform to a false ideal of perfection. And I especially notice this in the yoga world because I'm in the yoga world. Yoga is a profound spiritual practice, and yet most of the images that are associated with yoga online, on social media, portray these model-esque bodies in fashionable clothing, displaying impressive physical postures. And these images have indeed molded many perceptions of what yoga is and what it is about. And it's a bit cringy. I find it personally a bit cringy promoting myself and what I do on social media. It's hard. It's tricky because I also know that it's necessary to be able to reach people. So how do we keep that humble and authentic? I don't exactly have an answer to that, but I do intuitively feel that using AI to do it carries us in the opposite direction, at least when it comes to yoga. I am simply another yogi on the journey, sharing my experiences, my perspectives along the path to anyone who's also on the path who might benefit from my experience, guidance, inspiration. I'm not sure what the impact or the result is of what I share, if anything at all. It might take some awkward fumbling to formulate what I want to say sometimes, most of the time. But at the very least, I promise that what I say and how I say it and how I express myself and my experience is not generated by a computer. Um, I'm not really sure what our future is with AI, but I don't think that it's something that can be stopped. I think that there's going to be progress and advantages at the hands of AI, but I also think that it's going to deteriorate and destroy some precious aspects of life as we know it, including our ability to think for ourselves. Yoga teaches us that we can't control all of the circumstances of life, but we can control how we respond to those circumstances. So when it comes to any other challenges in life, when it comes to AI, I think that now is a good time for you to explore your thoughts and your beliefs in regards to artificial intelligence and to decide how you want to engage with it. Become eagle-eyed in detecting it and be prepared to draw your line in the sand if necessary. And I look forward to continuing to connect and engage with you, both here on the Matrix and in real life. Okay, peace.